What's going on, wrestling fan? This is your man, Chuck the Coach, and the host of the Wrestling View. And tonight, we're going to talk about 4 hours of amazing wrestling with WWE and AEW. First, we're going to start off with WWE Smackdown. The show started out with the Bloodline taking over the show once again, as they did for the last 3 weeks, before they were joined by the head of the table, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns came out to discuss with Sami Zayn what happened last week when they lost against John Cena and Kevin Owens. The head of the table was really upset about it. He told Sami Zayn, "I didn't lose. I can't lose. You lost. You got your shoulders pinned to the mat." Right in that discussion, that's when Kevin Owens came out and interrupted what Roman Reigns was saying. In that discussion, Kevin Owens, he challenged Roman Reigns to a Universal Heavyweight Championship match at Survivor Series in 3 weeks. I don't think Kevin Owens really going to beat Roman Reigns. It's going to be a good match, but I don't think he's going to dethrone Roman Reigns. I think he's going to keep the belt until WrestleMania, to where he's supposed to be taking on The Rock. So we're going to see what's going to happen between those 3 weeks and the actual show. Do you think that Kevin Owens is going to dethrone Roman Reigns? Me personally, I don't think so. Then we had a unified tag team championship match. The champions, the Usos, took on Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. It was a banger after banger after banger of a match with all kind of spots in that match. It was a really good match. Solo Sikoa, he got into the match to where the Brawling Bruce came out and ran him off, and the Usos won with the 2D, and they retained the titles. Did you hear me? The Usos defended and retained the titles against Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Then we had a women's heavyweight championship match between Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville. We already know who's going to win that match. Charlotte Flair was going to win that match. Sonya Deville is not going to win this heavyweight championship match. So we know that Charlotte Flair won that match. Now switching gears, let's go to AEW. AEW had 2 shows. They had AEW Rampage, the regular Friday night show. Then they had Battle of the Belts 4. AEW Rampage started out with Top Flight taking on Jon Moxley and Daniel Bryan. When I tell you that this is one of the best matches ever that Top Flight has ever had at AEW, you missed it if you didn't see it. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. That was a banger of a match to where you thought that Top Flight was really going to beat Jon Moxley and Daniel Bryan. I like the way that Tony Khan and them have got it together now, where they're making Top Flight like a top-notch team to where they can be a top contender to take on to Acclaim for the tag team championships. But we know that Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson won in a hell of a match. That was a great match. That was a 5-star match to open up AEW Rampage. Also, we had Darby Allin took on Mike Bennett from the Kingdom for the TNT Championship. That was an excellent match also. It was not a throwaway match. I mean, that was like Darby Allin's first defense after he won the belt Thursday night against Samoa Joe, for him to come out and wrestle this Friday against Mike Bennett of the Kingdom. Man, all I can say is Darby Allin has been putting on some excellent matches. That's why they call him one of the pillars of AEW. He's one of the ones that's going into the future. He's one of the ones that's putting AEW on his back with him and Britt Baker, Jungle Boy, and MJF. That was an excellent match to where Darby Allin, he retained and defended his TNT Championship. Now, let's switch to Battle of the Belts. Battle of the Belts were really good. You had 3 championship matches. The first championship match you had was the Acclaim took on Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett again. A recap of a match that happened Thursday on Dynamite, to where Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett almost won the belts, but it was reversed to the Acclaim kept the belts. Same here as tonight. It was a good match, but the Acclaim defended and kept their belts for the night. Then we're going to go to the TBS Championship. Jane Cargill taking on Blue Sky. Blue Sky, that was her best match ever in AEW. For being a rookie and taking on Jade Cargill, she gave Jane Cargill one hell of a match. It was a really good match to where you thought she could have won the match, but this is Jane Cargill, and she actually won the match. She's going on her Goldberg run to where now she is 48-0. Red Velvet came down. You thought she was going to interfere in the match, but she really didn't. And you still can see the turmoil between her and Jade Cargill. But other than that, Jade Cargill defended and won and kept her TBS championship match. Then we had the All-Atlantic championship match against Orange Cassidy and Kip Sabian. Let's just say Kip Sabian actually rebooted himself. He started over. He got a good gimmick now. And the match wasn't that bad. It was really good. You thought Kip Sabian was going to really win from all the spots and everything, the pinfalls he got, the near pinfalls he got over Orange Cassidy. It was a really good match, but all in all, Orange Cassidy won. He defended and he kept his All-Atlantic championship. All I can say is tonight, if you missed these 4 hours of wrestling, you missed some good wrestling tonight. And I was excited to see these matches. And it's for the love of wrestling. If you love wrestling, you will love these shows that come on Friday, Thursday, Monday, and Wednesday. WWE and AEW are the top-notch companies going today. But don't sleep on Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling shows have picked up. They're having good matches with Bully Ray. Jonathan Gresham has signed back. Then you got Jordan Grace. I mean, Impact Wrestling is doing a lot of things. I'm telling you, you need to watch Hard to Kill Friday the 13th in Atlanta, Georgia at Center Stage. That's going to be one hell of a pay-per-view, I promise you. If you put your money on that and watch that, you're not going to be disappointed. If you watch the shows on Thursday night on Access TV, those are good matches. Watch the BTS before the Impact, BTI, before the Impact on YouTube. You're going to see they putting on some good matches. Speedball, Mike Bailey. Man, trust me, if you love wrestling and you love excitement, you're a wrestling enthusiast, you will love Impact Wrestling. Also, don't leave out GCW. GCW has been putting on some good pay-per-views. They're going to be putting on a pay-per-view here in Huntsville, Alabama pretty soon called Take a Picture. And I'm hoping to be there and come and go live there so you can see what the action on my page and on my channel to see and try to get some interviews from the wrestlers. Also, this Monday at the BJCC, we're going to have Monday Night Raw, WWE. I will go live from there and try to get some interviews with some of the wrestlers before the event if I can. But I will go there live and you will see some of the best wrestling clips on this channel. And I ask you, if you like this channel, support the channel. Like and subscribe. Help this channel grow. Because I'm trying to be one of the ones that's going to go to these live events and take you there live and bring you exclusive from those events. So please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. This is Chester Colston, the host of The Wrestling View. I'll see you soon with another video shortly.